Ever what happen? Ever wonder what happens to your plants and zombies when they die? 5 days ago, I learned what happened, and I wish I didn't. My name is Isaac, and I love Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I've been a fan since the day it released. Well, I'm kind of a fan of every Plants vs. Zombies games, but Garden Warfare 2 is the best. I unlocked every character and thing there is to unlock. I've always wondered what happens when characters die. Do they just decompose or what? Anyway, 5 days ago, I was playing Team Vanquish and I was using the Fire Chomper, my favorite plant. Well, character, but plant. When I saw a weird-looking character, but I shrugged it off as weird lighting since it was really dark there. The figure was humanoid and looked like a zombie. So I used the burrowing ability to try to eat him. Just as I got to it, it disappeared. Then I couldn't stop burrowing. Then my game started to glitch. My chomper finally came out of burrowing, but was glitching all around, starting to go underground. Then my screen went black, but I could still see like the HUD, like all the abilities and menu, like normal, but had bloodstains, and zombie and plant flesh all over it. Then my screen returned to normal, showing gameplay, except I wasn't in a normal map. I was in an empty room with a door and blood coming out underneath, and there's a button. So I moved my character to the button and attacked it. It made a hissing noise like steam coming out of it and opened slowly. Then I saw an image I could never unsee. Oh God. Dead plants and zombies all over the place with blood everywhere and organs all over the place, ripped up like it was being eaten. Same with the plants and zombie corpses. I immediately tried to leave, but the door was locked, and I was trapped. My PS4 would not turn off, and I felt like I was in a trance. I could not leave, even though I wanted to rip the PS4 out of the wall, but I couldn't. Every second, tons of newly killed plants and zombies fell out of sewer pipe. And instead of it being with water, it was blood. So I was even more terrified. I was so confused and scared. Is this what really happened when players die? Then I heard a shuffling sound. Then bone snapping, flesh being crushed like there's something biting into a corpse. I quickly went to go look for what that sound was. Huge mistake. Biggest one of my life, even. I then saw a body getting pulled away, so I followed it. I then saw the figure like the one I saw earlier on. It was eating the bodies. Then I watched the gruesome moments as it tore out the engineer's organs and eating them. Then it took a bite off the zombie and tossed it aside into a bigger pile than earlier. They said, "Why, hello, Isaac Williams. What a pleasant surprise. How the frick did it know my name?" It then proceeded to say, "Oh, I know lots of things. Welcome to the deadyard, the place every dead zombie or plant goes to when they die. You see, when a plant or zombie dies, if they are not revived, they get sent down here. And this place is outside of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, so there can be blood and gore. My name is also the Devourer, if you're wondering." I was understandably scared, but there is a weird foot soldier zombie telling me where dead video game characters' corpses go. I then said into my PlayStation camera's mic, "How did he get down there and how do I get out?" I said angrily and confused. He then said, "You see, I was revived just as the timer expired, sending me down here when I was alive. I've been feasting on the corpse for years now, and you can't escape that. Means I will have one more corpse to feed on, and I will soon be free." Then he disappeared. I was scared, like really scared. Then a cutscene played of him brutally killing my chomper till he was dead. I looked in horror at my dead, ripped up, bloody, gory chomper lying on the ground. Then the PS4 shut down, and I ran downstairs as fast as possible. I then got a PVZ 2 notification saying See you soon, the Devourer. Apparently he's not just in Garden Warfare 2 somehow. I then felt like I was being watched for these past 5 days, and I feel like he's going to take my body and trap me in that room for eternity. Also, he said later on in another PVZ 2 notification, don't worry, you can leave for 5 minutes every 5 years, but you can't move. The Devourer. I keep getting these texts all the time, so I feel like he's going to strike soon. Now that you know what happens to plants and zombies when they die, and what roams there. Anyone, I need help, please. And whatever you do, revive your teammates. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like that creepypasta, like the video for a part 2. And at 8 likes, I'm going to make a part 2. And be sure to subscribe. Bye. Also, yeah, this is my first time, so it's not the best.